Is up, YouTube? This is your man KMSU, better known as KillerMikeShotU, and I'm finally bringing you guys my Hall of Fame video after all this long time. But as you know, I had to start me a new my player, and I played my whole season for the Sacramento Kings when I got drafted, and I was able to make the Hall of Fame in just only 2 seasons. Yes, so here is my player card. And you notice I'm in my 3rd season. And my first season, I averaged 66.5 points a game, 6 rebounds, 8 assists, almost a phenomenal 19 steals. And my 2nd season, I only played the key games. Reason being, I could have made a Hall of Fame my 1st season, but you know, you got to win 2 conference championships, so you know that was unable to happen. So I had to go through and play a whole another season. That's why I only played 2 key games. So, if you notice, I haven't played any games this year, so therefore, you know, hey, starting my 3rd season. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get into it. I'm going to hit the Hall of Fame button, and I'm going to retire.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. It's a real honor to be here today in the company of so many people who helped shape my career and make me who I am today. I never would have dreamed so many years ago when I began my 1st season in the NBA that one day I'd be standing up here about to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. It's hard to put into words how much each and every one of you has meant to me along the way. I know I'm supposed to keep this short, but there are a few things I really want to say while I have the opportunity. See, I knew from a young age what it means to be great, but it took me a while to learn how to embrace that. For a long time, it was all about me, me, me. As a point guard, that can only get you so far. Eventually, it was clear to me that I had proven my individual skills and then some. But without getting my teammates involved, without facilitating the offense like I know only I can, winning wasn't going to come easy. I had to let my teammates shine at times. I had to share the spotlight that I craved so much. So I started to pick my spots. I let them take over on occasion. But when the critical moments arrived, that was my time. I didn't care anymore how I did leading up to those situations, as long as the team was in position to win. But when crunch time rolled around, I was the one who determined if we would sink or swim. I thrive on that kind of pressure. Always have, always will. And I carried that to the pinnacle of the NBA world. Being an NBA champion will always be the biggest thrill in my life. Because as much as I knew I was great, my place as one of the best of all time was not cemented until the day I held that trophy. And no one can ever take that away from me. I started out in the NBA a little more sure of myself than I'd like to admit. But as time passed, I started to grow up, and eventually I began to see that I had a real opportunity to make a lasting imprint on this league. I won my share of awards and accolades, but the longer you play, the less meaning that begins to hold. You start to realize what playing this game is all about. And if there's one thing I want to impart to all of you sitting here today, it's that basketball is a beautiful game. It employs the concept of teamwork and chemistry like no other sport in the world. Once you get a handle on that, even if only a little, that's when everything changes. I was fortunate enough to be in a situation where I had a coach and some great teammates that understood it too. When it all comes together in the right way, when things just seem to click for everyone at the same time, that's when you get a chance to play for the ultimate prize. And if you're lucky enough to win a championship. And I'm proud to say that we did just that. Being an NBA champion was my biggest and best accomplishment in the game of basketball. And nothing else even comes close. Nothing.
Well, YouTube, this is your man KMSU bringing you guys my Hall of Fame video. Thank you guys for watching. If you like it, please hit the like button. If you don't, I really don't give a fuck. Peace.